His team of 91? That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
You worried?
Nowhere near. My team of 98.
But you worried, though.
Nowhere near, bro. I know I'm about to blow this nigga out by 50 plus. Nigga about to get raped. Feeling like I'm about to go off with Le'Veon. Do I want to go off with Le'Veon or throw the ball down this nigga's throat?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Some adverse conditions greeting both teams as they take the field in what will be a very wet stadium. Rain is falling, and it's going to be interesting to see just how heavily it factors into this game. It's the Steelers going up against the Browns.
Man, this rain. It's always raining every time I play this nigga, dog.
They've got the call of this Week 12 matchup.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a Cleveland Browns. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give them 9 yards on the second down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
Nah, for real, this is good. I don't need you to good luck. Trust me. I don't need you to luck.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing right, and that's complete. They were ready for what the defense was showing. They had prepared for that look, recognized it, went straight to the air, got the first. Well done.
Love the recognition because you can prepare for everything. You can watch the tape and put together your game plan, but you still have to understand what they're doing in terms of what they're showing and be able to adjust accordingly, and they did exactly that.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
He's not trying to come to the party, though.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. Time here to show you the starters while we have a moment defensively for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I know one guy you like from Miami, Artie Burns.
Just jumps off the screen when you plug in his college tape in terms of athleticism. And I also watched him play with some intelligence. Saw him at one point jump into the slot and pattern read and come up.
That's caught at the 25.
Bro, this
A
nigga
big
J.J.
play
Nelson
that time for
everything.
Cleveland. 46
No matter if the
yards.
person taller than
That
him
has
or
to be
not.
frustrating for defenders. Third down, they take a shot way downfield. There is good coverage, yet they still come down with the football and pick up a big gain.
And the D-line pinching together must be
I
expecting
thought you
run.
about to say we ball.
They'll run it
I was about to
now
say,
out
that's
of the gun.
crazy.
Trying
That was
to run
fucking
inside,
filthy.
but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another way.
He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
You a real nigga.
4 yards on the
I was about to
completion,
say,
and
yo,
it
bro.
sets up a third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot
But you
receivers,
slid it, but then you
especially the
slid
little
it
guys
back.
that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine
really
quickness
snap.
and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Back to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. That'll make it
a
4th
little
down
3.
after a loss of 1.
A little 3, so I can
Pass
block
for
it.
negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And caught, right side, Green. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Fresh set of downs here.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to it.
Before you even got to that game,
Wide open receiver complete.
Fucking nice,
and
man.
he gets us all the way down inside the 15,
I don't never
just
duck
shy of the
nobody
10.
in Madden, bro.
When
Trust
you
me.
see zone defense and
You
you know
gonna
you
get
got a
straight.
drag
We can
route
start
on
the
as your
game right after
primary
this, and
call,
I'll straight the
you
shit
got to be
out.
really careful as a passer about how far you let
Yeah,
your
I'm
guy
talking
go because he
50 now.
might wander
Nah,
into
yeah,
some
I'm
tough
talking 50
coverage.
now. Fuck that.
Why you so aggressive?
Now on
Because I know
first
I'm the
down, he'll drop to throw it. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a
What
receiver?
I'm playing right now,
Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school.
I ain't never done this play. Shit's like crazy. Information in here?
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
They got a mesh out of eye, right? This shit's crazy. Shit crazy. Like, you hear me? Different people could be open on this play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got time. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
I should be keeping niggas from home, too.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
But I thought he was playing anyway.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no
Yeah, I told you I had a
here.
game scheduled at 11:30,
Now
bro.
the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I'll play you after. Don't worry, bro. I don't dodge, bro.
You saying you died, but I'm just fucking with you.
No, I'm not. I know. I'm just fucking with you back by telling you I'm going straight. But I'm not fucking with you. I'm getting dead ass shit.
No. You said it right the first time.
Like, you feel me? I ain't fucking with you. I'm getting dead ass shit.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
That joint, though. That joint is 30.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
Madden on some shit.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
You guys when that spaghetti is drunk. Shit done.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
And the Steelers are in for the touchdown.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they hit the ball and kick it right to him.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet
and go to a spot that they haven't come before. That was like, all right, maybe it's just a
to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break.
I noticed it as soon as I hit it.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on that run. And while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's got time. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
And that one incomplete.
Not the way to beat me, bro. He better not quit. I swear to God, I'm kicking him.
Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Who's gonna ask me, are you a Steelers fan? And if so, why? What the fuck you mean?
The Browns send out their punter now.
Nah,
he's
some
on
dude
here to
in the,
punt it
some
away.
dude posted on my YouTube video. You saw that one? You see how I say 3? Yeah.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be open to do that once more.
What's your team?
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach.
Oh,
They
that's why
felt
you
pretty good
said
about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense.
We got rings.
Y'all got last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
We got 6.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass.
6. 4. 6.
You wasn't allowed that long.
I need to talk about
You wasn't allowed when you got all those rings.
We got more rings in the amount of time I've been alive.
You wasn't exactly. You wasn't allowed.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
What you mean? I was alive for 2 of mine.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
I was allowed for all of them.
Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Which is 3.
And
Oh,
the lead
I'm
is
in.
now 24.
That's an actual game company. Yo, this shit is crazy, bro. This Madden shit really starting to take off, bro. Not really gonna lie.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah, that's a real game company. This tournament, the dude hit me in the chat saying Madden 17 tournament on this gamer site, and he asked me, do I want in? Fuck you keep pausing it for? See? It's actual. He paused it.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game. Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad.
And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but
under a heavy rush and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Second down, sack by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on third? We'll see. Back to throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steelers' offense now, they head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, exactly. They didn't create a time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Time to step aside. More from Cleveland after this.
Yeah.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They go play action here on first down. Step, it's caught inside the 25. And the QB steps over the line of scrimmage. That's a forward pass.
And that is so rare because at the different positions, you have to know different things. Wide receivers have to know where the first down line is. Quarterbacks almost always know where the line of scrimmage is.
And he's got his man on the out route. 12 yards is the pickup there. And just like that, it's third down.
And get that throw. Oh, my God.
Third down and 3.
I was at first, but then I saw my guy speaking one-on-one with the safety. To make that safety miss, that's a touchdown.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Why he back up?
Complete on the deep ball.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
Yeah, there's a
oh my God!
Right there.
What a beautiful
punch!
What a beautiful!
And the Browns getting set to go. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were
Give me that. Give me that. Oh, come on, Shaq.
Don't worry about the
That's sick.
You can't get that
That's sick, Shaq.
Let's go back to what
You want me a shot.
You're going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
You want me a shot. Big time.
And they'll run it here.
Yeah,
it's a loss of 2, now third down.
Remember how Bull was talking about
When you
the
put
other day?
together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offensive backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Nah, man.
They'll look to throw here. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs.
The fuck?
They come up in an offset eye.
Hey yo, get off my dick and get off my chat. Like the fuck, nigga, talk this KKK shit, nigga. Crazy as hell, boys. Bye.
6 and a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns, and this Steelers offense is running away with this one. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
No, who the fuck I am, nigga? I'm ready for them. I'm there. They got the one.
So now they'll try it again as they line up to go for 2.
Trust me, they got the one.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it.
Yeah. Corey.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And that is incomplete here. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. They come out here in the eye. He'll drop to throw.
Yo, that's not what I did.
Deep left side here.
I'm happy that didn't get off. That's not what I did.
Down unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but and they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it first and goal here from the 2-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it?
Yeah, he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on.
Nah, he wasn't. I was
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Hey, yo, bro, I'm about to boot you, bro.
Inside your own end zone, you've got to be you. That may have been what happened on that
if you're going to play like that, bro, quit and just let me boot you, bro.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. Shift together here from the D-line. Off the play fake. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Javon Hargrave in there to drop him. And his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. They come out here in the I. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll send you down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30.
After that nice game there, for the rest of the game, the defense is going to have to respect the running backs as passing threats as well. Not just play them strictly to run the football. They may be able to get downfield and catch it, too.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit. Even though I'm not rooting for either team, that was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Now let's go. He'll look to throw. A screen to Bell. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. They give them 27 yards on the third down conversion. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now Bell. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on third and goal. Rolling to his right. He can run. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
All he does, scramble.
This will be fielded
Nigga,
at the 6.
Yo, stop,
Same ass play, bro.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
Don't start bitching now that it's the third quarter. You're down by 46.
I don't care, bro.
Just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
I'm locking down everything you do.
See what they have up their sleeve. Steps away to his left. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Like,
And he'll slide down
bro?
to avoid the contact. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Back to throw here. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Room here to run. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Thought you was breaking that outside, huh?
Some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always
Caffrey got opened up. That boy, oh yeah, hold on to that ball. Oh yeah, I see it. You see it. Come here. Oh! You going, boy?
Javon Hargrave in there to get him.
You got me feeling like LeVar Ball out here, man.
Offense was to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Come here. Oh, you lucky. You lucky your quarterback ain't keep that, boy.
Down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup.
My favorite quarter here. Let's
line
go.
of scrimmage with third down coming up. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Everything is, I ain't even start playing serious yet, bro.
He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. You add in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
They'll come out throwing here.
Yo, come on, man.
It's intercepted.
Quarterback got way better accuracy than that.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try
what if I
one
gave you
for that
Shazier?
position
Can I
again?
get
And I
him
would
and,
dare
Ellis
say
back?
that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But
Shazier, my nigga?
less of a field goal attempt for him.
You know why? You know why I'm saying no? Because you know damn well you won't give him 6-0. They don't even start counting over this.
Oh yeah, I know.
Play action.
I
They'll
don't see
throw
that was
to
really
the
tough.
flat. That's complete
Well,
to
lay
his
down,
running
nigga.
back.
Stop spinning.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful.
Stop going through the
Trying
fence
to throw
cycles,
the
nigga.
ball just didn't work on that one.
Fold it up at the end.
No yardage. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Come here.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to
Points.
execute, isn't
Okay.
it? Guard
Kevin
the
said
first
I'm gonna
down
be big guy
series,
today.
don't let them get
Put in
there.
my big boy
And they
pants.
rallied and made the tackle.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to look
Nah,
deep
give
down
me.
the field.
No way,
It's
dog.
caught
I
at
hate
the
that
10.
shit, dog.
A big
That shit
connection
is
on
not
that one.
realistic,
30
dog. They just
yards.
run one way and
And they
then
pick
go
up the
all the
first
way on
down
the
on
other
a
side of
fourth
the
down
field,
play. I
dog.
don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
Come here, nigga, lay down.
Now a play fake here
Ooh,
on first
he was supposed to
down.
catch that
He
joint and
couldn't
keep
quite
running.
hold it. Got hit.
Oh, boy, you lucky motherfucker. Yeah, boy, stop playing with me, man. You know how I get down. I get down with the get down, like Bobby Brown and Whitney.
And the D-line pinching together
Let
must
that
be
shit go
expecting the
down.
run. So 2nd and goal here from the 9.
Oh, yeah, we there.
Now they'll run it
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
we there,
toss.
boy.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
We're not
So he
getting in
loses
this end
3
zone
yards
today,
there.
big fella.
Now 3rd
We're
down.
not getting in
With
the
the
end
struggles we're
zone.
seeing
I
up front for
told
the
you.
offense today, you got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens,
told
some
you this
draws,
morning,
some quick-hitting
it's not
plays
getting in
in
the
order
end
to try and
zone, dog.
supplement the run
Not
game.
playing.
You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Boy, and now
We'll
they
take
can't
that
even
to
get a
the
play
game.
off.
Thank you. Now back that ass up. Now you definitely not scoring, bro. You just fucked up. They let you score on this shit, I swear to God I'm gonna be livid, man. Come on, defense. Yo, bro. Well, I was about to say, what's up with you, bro? What you trying to get kicked out?
They'll look to throw on 3rd
Gimme.
and goal. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the
Good team
field.
with 92
And last time
overall.
wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do
That's
better.
tough.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens. And tough starting field position here. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the 4th quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors.
What?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And caught right side, Green. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
No, I said that. I say I'm a cheeser.
And they will not get a chance to
return. Bro, I didn't even roll out there, bro. I dropped that.
For a touchback.
Drop that. You got no pressure, bro.
I'm not head back onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said is every time. Out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
When you do, I recognize it.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Hurry up, here we go. Over. Detroit, 39.
They come out here in the eye. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Detroit. All right, here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. Nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
All right, now, look at 56. Now, let's go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Stays on his feet. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Shaquille Riddick in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So a big sack on second down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for third.
Green, 39. Detroit.
Looking to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Javon Hargrave in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. He'll look to throw, and he's got his man on the out route. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
The age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On play action, they'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
But when they run the same play in the other day, you don't know.
Bro, what do you mean,
It's
bro?
all good, bro. It's all good.
Boswell
bro.
now to
You
kick it
better not
away
get
after the
at Madden
touchdown.
17, bro.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost, it was over. And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe
Mad as hell.